What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Keep in mind it's April 1st. Don't get fooled by anything today, April Fool's Day. We're going into some patch notes right now for the incoming update that we should be seeing in approximately 24 hours. Actually, probably less at the point in time that we're looking at this right here, April 2nd, which is tomorrow. We have a bunch of new events coming inside of the game, a bunch of returning events, and some changes to classes and PvP. We can see here, Iron Stockpile Limited Time Event. It seems like Blizzard's going all in on these chest rewarding events. When one ends inside of the game, another one starts. We have different game modes that return to the game that are kind of hidden in here within the daily tasks. We just need to make sure that we take a peek at it and don't miss out on some things like Survivor's Bane is often hidden in here, and Fractured Plane, things like that. And we get rewards. The rewards are actually quite good, and they're changing how you can get some of the best gear inside of the game. Now, this being one of the best ways to get yourself some really premium gear for your class. Complete the tasks, progress this what are we even calling this? Progress this event right here, and then unlock the different chests along the way, which you could actually choose what gear slot the piece of gear will be for. It's actually pretty nice, and it seems to be something that they want to keep going forward with. That's going to be going on from April 2nd through April 30th. We have Survivor's Bane, which is going to most likely be a part of that from the 2nd through the 9th, so that's going to be coming back tomorrow. Trial of the Hordes, the 9th through the 16th. And more. We also have Battle Pass and a cosmetic that we could take a look from that. Freed from Reason Battle Pass. I actually just switched to the Crusader, as you guys probably know and have seen. And the Crusader cosmetic is probably my favorite from this little video right here. Let's take a look. And there it is. All right, so decent cosmetic, and again, $5 battle pass gets you this bound to your class. I think it's decent looking. I like the red. Groundbreaking? No, but I think it looks nice. Now, we do have another Phantom Market coming back, Stellar Void Beyond Cosmetic. Love the way that this looks. Love the glowing purple and blue. Remember, these are the most premium cosmetics inside of the game, and they're going to run you approximately $170 to unlock them in full and to get them. Remember, they are cross-class. I'll show you this when it drops inside of the game. The Claim the Wayfarer's Offering. A complimentary set item is waiting for you. So basically, they want you to go to Battle.net. You have a set item that waits there for you, and a bunch of other deals that you guys can purchase if you want to, from purchasing through Battle.net versus through the game. They get you in there with a free green, then you could browse the store and see what else is there. Other events that we have coming, as you can see, Survivor's Bane, as we said, Winds of Fortune, so we're going to be getting a 2x double XP event. Conqueror's coming back. Hungering Moon is going to be coming back on April 5th. Trial of the Hordes the 9th. Shady Stock on the 12th. So nothing new, nothing crazy, but some returning events. Now, we do have some feature updates and changes coming to the game, and this is where we'll spend the majority of the time in this video. So we have our new Battlegrounds. Let me know what you think of it so far. Have you been loving it? Have you been hating it? Or is it just more of the same? A variety of changes have been made to the Battleground Convoy. They're aimed to improve the map's geographic features and refining gameplay. The notification to defeat Sacred and Final Guardians and collect their bonuses will last longer. The duration of the Final Guardian's bonus has changed to 1 minute. The Final Guardian will respawn 2 minutes after its defeat. Optimized the collision and performance of some objects on the map to avoid movement or displacement effects and from being blocked. And remove the healing skill from staff wielding Sacred Guardians to avoid an excessive time to kill. You guys can let me know if you think those are positive changes or if you don't like them. Now, they did change the combat rating requirements again for changing to Infernal difficulties. So the required combat rating for multiple activities in Infernal 5 and Infernal 6 has changed. Infernal 6 difficulty, Hidden Lair and Dungeons, has decreased from 47.7 to 46.2, making this easier for people to attain. Challenge Dungeons in Inferno 6 decreased from 48 to 47.5. Helliquary bosses, 5. We have a bunch of them, and you can see them right there. Their combat rating has been dropped as well. By the way, we just we just unlocked Heliquary Inferno 6 last night from beating a Heliquary boss. Thanks to Tempered for that. Also, as you can see, the Heliquary bosses from 6, they are getting easier to take down as well. I mean, obviously, the reason that Blizzard is doing this is they want to make it easier for people to progress and be able to get into those next Heliquary difficulties. They don't want them to be tied up because of lack of combat rating. They're also making the game easier for people to progress as time goes on. So the people that are getting into there initially are probably having a more difficult time, and then a couple of months later, they make it easier for everyone else to get in. Now, we do have some changes to skills. Actually, just the Barbarian skill. The cast animations for the base versions of Sprint and Wrath of the Berserker now allow you to begin moving again more quickly after using the skill. So now Wrath of the Berserker or Sprint, you kind of like throw your arms up in the air and then you go. Now you're going to be able to go even more quickly. That's actually a nice little small buff to the Barbarian. Defense of the Castle. Weekly participation rewards for clearing normal defense can now be earned by reaching 7,000 points or more in Endless Defense. The difficulty of monsters in Endless Defense will appropriately adjust and how long you've played the mode that season. I actually haven't done the castle defense in a minute. I gotta do that. Elder Rifts. Up to 100 rare crests can be run at once in Elder Rifts now. After you assign 10 rare crests, an option to assign 90 more will appear. You'll only earn Fading Embers from the other party members for the first 10 rare crests entered in. I see where they're doing this. A lot of people have a ton of rare crests just stockpiled, but you're actually losing out on this because if you're running, why is that not going away? If you're running all those rare crests, no one's gonna be able to benefit from you running those crests besides the initial 10. In my opinion, just run your normal amount, and it'll be better for the group as a whole. Tower War Season 7. The next season of Tower War will run from April 16th through May 19th, server time. Legendary Gems. User interface. The number of legendary gems in a stack will no longer be displayed if there's only one. That makes sense. I did say it was a little bit wonky looking when there was like all those numbers next to everything. It looked kind of although it was beneficial and cleaned up the bag a lot. Optimized the click feedback when changing quantities on legendary gem stacks to reduce accidental touches. And the level display effect of legendary gems has a softer look to it. Yeah, that's because when you go inside of the game now, it looks very obtrusive. All those numbers all over the gems, it's kind of ugly looking, really. Not that it matters, but it does look a little bit ugly. Moonlight Flora collected UI. Moonlight of cleansing reminders for 7 days. Okay. An X button has been added to the Moonlight Flora collected notification. Click this button will mute the notification for 7 days. You know, there's another thing that keeps telling me to, and it's been happening for months, to like sign up for something. I forget what it even says. It shows up there multiple times a day. Turn on notifications for Sanctuary's call. Literally the most annoying thing in the world. Can we please freaking get that thing out of here? I'm not turning on notifications for Sanctuary's call. I don't need it to pop up. It's annoying. Equipment UI. When you select equipment in your inventory, all other pieces of equipment in your inventory that share that same slot will be highlighted. Oh, that's actually quite nice. That's really nice, especially when you're talking about primary and secondary weapons. For some classes, they look similar. This change has been made so you can easily compare different items in your inventory. Additionally, this change helps distinguish between items with similar appearances that occupy different slots. Exactly what I was saying. Really nice. And bug fixes will be coming soon. So what do you guys think of this update? It's like a little mini breakdown of the update and some changes that have been made. Looks good to me. Seems like a bunch of quality of life things and some items that are going to make the game look a little bit better. Let me know what your thoughts are. We'll see you in game tomorrow when the update drops.